Hey, what's going on, guys? So, anyways, I'm reporting on a few things that I've seen earlier this morning, and then another article that was posted 2 hours ago. We're getting both sides of the story here. One from the United States side, the other one from Russia and Syria with the conflict that's going on over there. And it ties into everything that I've been talking about with the Syrian plane, with the drones that's been shot down. Alright, so anyways, first thing we're gonna get into, and forgive me, I'm actually using my Xbox on my TV so I can read these a little bit to you guys, but I will post the links in the description bar and you guys can check them out for yourselves. So the first one was posted 7 hours ago. And RT's reporting to avoid endless war in Syria, U.S. deconflicts with Russia's Pentagon. Alright, so anyways, they're basically saying that they are working with Russians to, de-escalate any conflictions that's going on. Alright, so, and basically what I'm going to do is just quote some of the things from this article. Again, I'll post the links in the description. You guys can read the stuff for yourself and get the full detail, but, just to give you guys an idea of what's been going on. If you guys been paying attention, you guys already know what's been going on over there. Alright, everyone's over there fighting ISIS, but ISIS is, pretty much within every Muslim country. I don't understand why America has such a big influence in ISIL or ISIS or IS or Islamic State, whatever you want to call them. I don't understand the big influence just in Syria. That's all we hear about. We don't hear about U.S. military, in Lebanese or any of the other Muslim countries other than Syria. We know ISIS is over in the Philippines, wreaking havoc over there. They're actually decapitating people now, civilians. Look at all the terrorist attacks that's claiming, allegiance to ISIS that's in London, that's in Paris, Europe, UK, everywhere over there. But for some reason, the main focus is on Syria. And I told you guys, there's a video out from a KGB agent that was talking about that United States was, in fact, in a plan to overthrow the 7 nations. Syria being one of them, Iraq, Egypt, Afghanistan. So anyways, let's get into this article a little bit, and I'll tie a few things. I'm going to quote, this is from General Mattis. He said, "We deconflict with Russians. It's a very active deconfliction line. It's on several levels, from the chairman to the joint chiefs of the Secretary of State with their counterparts in Moscow, General Grismov and Minister Larvov. So we just refuse to get drawn into a fight there in the Syrian civil war." Well, I don't know how you guys are, failing to not get involved. You guys are there. Alright, so let me read some of this. On June 18th, U.S.-led coalition forces down to Syrian Su-22, saying that the Syrian jet was dropping bombs on U.S. allied militia fighting ISIS terrorists. This is the first time I'm hearing that. I knew about the plane, but I didn't know about the reason. Damascus denied the allegation, saying that the plane was carrying out an anti-ISIS operation in the area. So I don't know how we're supposed to be having deconfliction lines with Russia if Russia is shooting down our jets. We're shooting down drones and airplanes. I don't know how there's communication. A couple weeks back, Russia said that they were done communicating. They were going to keep an eye on everything that was west of the Euphrates River that's airborne, whether it be a plane, a missile. They were keeping an eye on it. And then a day after they said that, a U.S. drone got shot down. So, you have Washington that's pretty much saying that they are working on, deconflicting with Russia over there, okay? Now, this article that I'm about to bring out to you guys, this was posted 2 hours ago, okay? And I got a little bit of a video that I'm going to share with you guys on this. And you guys tell me what you guys think. Let me get to, I'm trying to use my Xbox browser here. Not as simple as what we all thought it was. Let me get to what they're talking about here.
The State
All
Department
right,
spokesperson
here, listen
refused
just
to
a little bit.
withdraw when
Okay,
she was quizzed about the allegations by reporters.
right here.
Do you guys have any evidence to share with us about this potential preparation for the use of chemical weapons? Because that wasn't actually laid out.
Right, and nor would that be laid out, because that would be considered an intelligence matter.
When you guys believe that it's in your interests, you do put out what you say is evidence or proof of things that involve intelligence.
I'm not going to get into that one with you, but this is a very serious and grave matter.
Any attacks on the Syrian people, will be blamed, on the Assad and the Russians.
Okay.
Why not find out? This is obviously a complex war with a
Right.
number of actors,
Yeah, you're right.
including ISIS. It seems like a rather unnuanced comment. Wouldn't you find out who exactly, was responsible?
Well, France and the United Kingdom have pledged.
So,
to
I don't know
support
what you guys would think about that.
on
But this article is stating, not only just in the video, but if you guys read it, this will be the second article that I post, that the United States has in fact been sitting there saying that there's an air base in Syria that Russia backs up that has been showing a lot of activity, and they're getting ready to use chemical warfare against its own people. Kind of the same narrative that they did in April. She just basically said that, that they have facts, they have information that this was going to happen, but she wasn't going to share it. Now, I understand for confidentiality, but, you got to show something. Back up what you're saying other than just hearsay. There's been no credible evidence that Bala al-Assad ever did it. Nothing. If you guys watched a lot of the videos from back when the sarin gas attack happened, there was a lot of things that was wrong with that video. First off, if you're treating a sarin gas attack, you have to be draped from head to toe, gloves, because that chemical will get on you and kill you or severely hurt. So there was videos posted of people that's actually trying to help, these kids and all that, but they weren't properly equipped, And then there's also video, if you guys dig a little bit deeper, finding out that most of the kids that died in that sarin attack was actually captured from ISIS, weeks ago, before that even happened. So, United States is now trying to blame, Syria for getting ready to do another chemical attack. And at the same time, Russia is basically telling the United States, to mind their own business. They are, of course, denying it. But, I'm not going to get into that one with you. It's a very serious and great matter. You even heard them say, this is a delicate war. This isn't a delicate operation. This is a delicate war with many players involved. Problem with that is many players are involved. You get a really bad confliction going on. There goes World War III. So, Stephen Bannoon posted a video talking about the British. They were actually in favor of the United States launching a strike against Syria. Don't forget, in Al Tanif, we have British forces that's backing the U.S. coalition forces that's training all the Syrian anti-government troops. So, just a little bit of food for thought for you guys on this whole situation. It might get bad. I've been saying that for a while now. Things are gearing up. But now it's definitely coming to another spot where United States is pointing fingers but has no proof on it. And they were getting ready to, they might very well soon get ready to strike Syria. Not just ISIS, but the actual government, Syrian government. They already did with the airplane strike, thinking that it was going to be they were going to harm U.S. coalition forces that's fighting ISIS. I don't know how if you have two nations like United States and Syria over there, I don't know how this is ever going to work if you guys ain't talking. Hey, I got troops over here fighting ISIS, don't do the airstrike. That's not going to work. There's going to be casualties. And it's just a matter of time before either side gets them. So, again, guys, I'll post the links. You guys read the description, the articles, and tell me what you guys think. But, like I said, it's gearing up. It's going to get heated over there. And it's going to get heated really quick. They're even talking about it on media. RT, there's a meeting that went on. You don't see that on CNN. You don't see that on Fox News. So they're not telling the American people about what's going on. Most of you guys that's just tuning in and don't know who I am, you guys are going to be like, oh, he's just talking crap. Or, I'm a fearmonger. I'm not trying to scare nobody. But these are the things that really matter. Everyone wants to sit there and try to divide our country over their opinions and Black Lives Matter and all this. You guys don't realize if we don't pay attention to this shit, we might not have a country to worry about later. So, alright guys, stay safe. I will see you guys all later. And, yeah, be safe.